On this week's episode of Takei, we'll be checking out how a 56-year-old man actually breaks a video game. Following that, we have our exclusive Starcraft 2 beta footage, and we'll be taking a quick look at the Terran Marine. And finally, the new class called the Elementals have just been announced for Guild Wars 2, and we have all the details right here for you. In the news this week, Macintosh players finally have access to new video games, well, at least from one manufacturer or games producer. Valve has announced that they are launching Steam, which is their online games delivery service, for the Macs, and you can expect to find games such as Left 4 Dead 2, Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike, Portal, and Half-Life, all available for you Apple fanboys. It's only 6 months later after the PC release, but you know, at least you're getting it now. Better late than never. Now, following on to that, we have a new record. A 56-year-old steel construction worker, somewhere in the US no doubt, has actually broken Bejeweled 2. I mean, he literally broke the video game. The top score that he managed to score was 2,147 billion points. In total, that was 2,205 hours logged onto the game. Now that is simply hardcore casual gamer. There's no other word to describe it, really. And you know what? If you want to try to do this on your Facebook game, it's not gonna work because he played it on the full retail version. It pays to play. Finally, Bungie has teamed up with Activision to publish their brand new game across all platforms. Sony is very excited about the news and hopes that the new game will bring renewed sales to their PlayStation 3 units, just as how Halo brought renewed sales to the Xbox 360. Now up next, we have our Takei Tactics segment where we'll be taking a quick look at the Starcraft 2 beta, Terran Marines.
Today we'll be looking at the beta version of Starcraft 2 in the build-up to the game's release later this year. This show will focus specifically on the Terran Marine. We'll be using the traditional marine bunker strategy as used in the previous version of Starcraft. So far, everything is the same, with barracks still costing 150 minerals. The hotkeys for marines have changed to A, but they still cost 50 minerals and 1 supply. One important thing to note is the ability for barracks to create either tech labs or reactors. Tech labs allow you to upgrade your marine's health in stimpaks and make advanced units, while reactors let you train 2 marines simultaneously, allowing you to rush. Stimpaks are just as deadly as ever, but without the medic unit, you'll find it hard to do the rushes of old. The only unit that can heal troops are the new dropships called medivacs. The old-school bunker or supply depot blockade works even better now thanks to the collapsible depots. Use them wisely and you can stall early rushes with ease whilst allowing you to move your troops without hindrance later. That's it for Takei's view on the Marines. Next week we take a look at the Protoss Zealots.
To round out this week's show, we have Takei's Virtual Realm update. Now, Guild Wars is an MMO that's been around since 2005, but it always seems overshadowed by World of Warcraft, which is very strange because it has about 2.5 million players. And Guild Wars 2, which is coming soon, looks fantastic, so hopefully that will change things a little bit. But the news that we have concerns the new game is called the Elementalist, and it's a new profession that Arena Tech has just released. Now, the Elementalist is a profession that comes from the original game. It's been up and rendered up for the second game, and they have 4 abilities. They can control air, fire, water, and earth. Very typical, really. But put together, their effects are amazing, as you can clearly see from the pictures that we have here. That wraps up today's show. We leave you with some footage of Guild Wars 2. And until next time, remember, always aim for the head. But if you can't because it's too small, you can aim for the crutch instead.
In a time of uncertain allies
and dangerous enemies, Tyrion needs heroes.
It is time to forge new legends.
it is time to fight. What is your strength?